Good morning, good evening and good afternoon YouTube, and welcome to Croatia. I hope you like that. Today we're gonna talk about 5 reasons why Croatia is the best country to live in. Now, of course, there's a lot of downsides, but that will be a whole separate video. So today we're talking about the good stuff. Number 1, as you just saw, hopefully, if I put some drone footage for you, nature. Croatia is most famous for its Adriatic coast, but there is much more to see in Croatia. I bet you didn't know more than 10% of Croatia is actually national parks and parks of nature. So basically, wherever you look, the country is just stunning. Croatia has over 1,000 islands. It has mountains, it has fields of corn and barley, and it's all packed in basically a very small country. Like, you can spend your morning on the coast, then drive 2 or 3 hours and be in the middle of the mountains in the snow. I mean, yeah, we have it all. Now, if you're asking me for my favorite places, I think you should start with smaller islands because they're not as packed with tourists as some bigger places, and they look as nice or even nicer. I don't know, if you have ever visited Croatia, I would like to know, so please comment section, tell me if you did, and if you did, where did you go? I just figured I forgot to mention where I am. I'm in Zagreb now. That's the capital of Croatia, for all of you who didn't listen in your geography classes. But yeah, walking around the town a little bit. I came here to visit some friends, hang out, and to make this video, and in all my geniusness, is that a word? It is now, I guess. I left my camera in my house. So if this video seems a little bit different or odd or something, it's because it is completely made on my iPhone. But yeah, I digress. Let's sit down for the next one. Lifestyle, major point. Croatia has what you can only call the best lifestyle in Europe. So many times I have heard that nobody works in Croatia because people would come here and they would see bars, coffee shops and everything full in the middle of the workday in any time. Everything is always full, and naturally, I guess, people think nobody works here. But the thing is, most of the business in Croatia is done in coffee shops and bars. You use the lifestyle to do the work. And you might be wondering what that lifestyle is. Well, it's going for a coffee. It is quite possible to go for a coffee in Croatia and get home drunk. Coffee in Croatia does not mean coffee. It can mean coffee, but it doesn't have to. It is simply an excuse or a phrase that you use when you're going to meet someone. So yeah, if someone invites you for a coffee in Croatia, be careful. Reason number 3, safety. Croatia is one of the most safest countries in the world, without a doubt. And Zagreb, the capital, is maybe I'm mistaken about this, but I think it's statistically the safest capital in whole of Europe. So I think that makes it one of the safest in the world too. But yeah, anyways, I mean, I lived here for a few years and I can compare it to my smaller city, and it really is safe. I'm always very surprised when I'm in Ireland or, I don't know, any other country in Europe actually, when someone tells me, oh, I don't know, if you're a girl, you probably shouldn't go walking alone in the, I don't know, after midnight or something. That doesn't happen in Zagreb. Like, even Ginger girl said that she felt safe here, and she's a little bit afraid of everything, let's put it that way. But yeah, it's safe. I mean, that's important for everyone, especially if you have or plan on having kids. Like, there's a lot of actually diaspora, Croatian diaspora from, I don't know, Australia, for example, that are considering moving to Croatia now, because Melbourne or, I don't know, Sydney or anything there, it's just not even comparable to how safe Croatia is and how safe Zagreb is. So yeah, you should know that. No worries when you're coming in Croatia. Did you hear that? That's a cannon. We have a cannon firing at Zagreb every day at noon. But that is a story for another video.
Kiss me the way I like it. I'm sick and tired of fighting. It just feels so wrong. Pull me close, baby, kiss me the way I like it.
Next reason I will give you is the sense of community. And yeah, we are in the community now, definitely, because I'm walking in the middle of the biggest market in Zagreb. But yeah, anyways, what I mean by that is Croatians come together very quickly when the shit hits the fan generally, or just when someone needs help. And by that, I'll give you two examples. If you have a, I don't know, a vineyard, let's say, and it's grape picking time, then you will have like 2-3 generations of the family, all the neighbors and their family. They will all come and pick and make sure that the grape is picked and the work is done. That's one side of it. The other one, the bad side, let's call it like that, is in case of some natural disasters, I don't know, forest fires in the south, or a few years ago we had a very bad earthquake here. That's why the cathedral in Zagreb looks, I'll put a clip somewhere so you can see how it looks now. It was damaged. But yeah, they come together very quickly. Like when there was a lot of houses like demolished completely in that earthquake. And then what did Croatians do? Well, the Croatians from the coast picked up their camper vans and their mobile houses, I think they used to rent to tourists, and they drove them halfway on the other side of the country to give them to people who lost their houses. That is just what Croatians do. Like sometimes we don't seem like a very a compact bunch, but yeah, in cases like that, I don't think there is many countries and people in the world that would act like Croatians act when things are bad. If you like this video, you might like other videos we make. We make 1 to 2 per week depending on how much time we have. So yeah, please consider checking our Patreon and memberships here, because it does help us a lot. We passed 3,500 subscribers now, and yeah, our goal is to be full-time YouTubers one day. I'm not hiding from it, and everything will help. So please check our Patreon. There's a lot of bonus content there, bloopers and things like that if you're interested. The link is in the description. I'm hungry now, and we're gonna try and find an Asian restaurant which was recommended to me like a year ago. I was there once and it was great, but yeah, I'm all about Asia and Vietnam now and shit like that. So yeah, but yeah, that also brings me to my next point, food. And that is one of the things that I will say straight away. It is so much better here than it is in Ireland. It's not comparable. Like, okay, you can't have all the ingredients or fruits and vegetables 12 months in a year, but the things that are in season, when you buy them here in Croatia, it's on a, I don't know, whole another level compared to things you get in Ireland. Like simple things like broccoli or I don't know, cauliflower or tomatoes. Here they actually have taste. I don't have any other way to say it, but when you compare them to things you buy in Ireland, Irish things are so plain, it's like you're eating a different vegetable. And I'm not just saying that and making it up. It's from a personal experience from Ginger Lady. When she first visited Croatia with me, we were at my grandma's. She had cauliflower there and broccoli, and she actually asked what she's eating, because she couldn't believe that's the same plant that she buys in Ireland. That's how big the difference is. I mean, I guess it makes sense with how much more sun Croatia gets and how warmer it is here. So I'm guessing all of those stuff that you can actually plant in your garden, it's just different here. It hits different people. Trust me, if you don't believe me, come here and try it by yourself and then tell me. You can come back to this video in the comment section and tell me, oh, you were right. There's also so much variety here, like from seafood on the coast of Croatia to traditional pork meals and pork sausages in inland Croatia. So much stuff I'm not even mentioning now, from like octopuses, fishes, shells, stews, steaks, everything, and everything tastes fantastic. If you are a foodie, I mean, Croatia is a place to be. I don't know what else to tell you. Plus, the food scene in Zagreb is developing so fast now. There's so many good places. It's unbelievable. But yeah, food was my last point. So, since this was the first video from Croatia, please let me know what you think, because there's a lot more of them coming. By a lot, I mean, I don't know, 3, 4, we'll see. But yeah, I'll be going on the coast next week, so you will be seeing a lot of Adriatic Sea. But yeah, that would be it. If you like this video, press the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike one. If you loved it, press the subscribe button. Check our Patreon, and I'll see you in the next one.